Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back. And today we're going to be making some ephemera to go in the forest journal. I know the journal's not finished. I haven't decorated the other side, the back of it yet. I've only made a start. But I really wanted to start using up some pieces of ephemera. I suppose these are backing papers. There's some packaging. There's a few prepared bases with book page. I've got a whole box full of this stuff, and I really wanted to do a video using some of this up. And I thought I'd just combine the two, kill two birds with one stone. Instead of making just random ephemera, which is what I originally thought I'd just do, using up my scraps, I thought, well, actually, it would make more sense to start using these to make things for this journal. So I've got a pile here. I'm sure I won't use them all, at least not today, but it'll make a little hole in my box full of packaging. And I've got one box with packaging pieces in, which is where I've got, because I keep all these, I'm sure we all do, Tim Holtz and various others. And another box with things that have been bases that have been slightly prepared, like some book pages that I've saved, like this. Well, this is one I think I made at part of Roxy's Weekly Challenge, where I just prepared. This is a tag base. We made a few of those. And I've got some that are more into pocket size or small journal cards. These are just glue paper that I've just glued on one side, folded and kept. I've even got here a couple of bits from a tissue box that I had, and I was going to throw it away or recycle it. I don't bin anything cardboard gets recycled, but I thought, well, actually these colours and this pattern would go really well in this journal. So I thought, well, maybe this would make a journal card or a pocket, not sure yet. And then this one could be like a frame. I don't know if I'll use it in this one, but I could use it to frame a fairy. I think it might look quite pretty. So I pulled that one out as well. So I've got a bit of a selection of bits here. I've got a whole load of papers. I've got some scraps. Some I've printed off because I didn't have an awful lot that I thought would fit. I do have quite a few pockets that came with the kit, the Secret Forest Society kit. Although I think I veered quite a lot from the colour scheme in that kit doing this journal, and I've gone much more towards greens and browns, and actually the pockets are not quite, well, I haven't really got a lot of green in. They've got quite a bit of the blue. There's a sort of greeny, browny look to them, so I will probably use certainly some of these pockets as well when the time comes, and perhaps decorate them up a little bit. But for now, I would just like to make a few things from scratch using some of these bases and a whole bunch of papers. And I've got this handy so that I can check sizes for some of the pockets that we've already got, because I've got quite a lot of inbuilt pockets with this. I don't need to make an awful lot of extra pockets because I made pockets as I went along, didn't I? And I have added this little bit of really pretty green sari silk just as a closure. I have a feeling once I've filled it with pockets and ephemera, this won't be long enough to tie up because it's only just gone around as it is. But I just liked it there. I thought it looked really pretty. But I may either have to use a different piece. I've got other sari silk. I don't think I've got any bigger pieces in this colour, which is a shame because I really like it. So I might get some more. It's such a beautiful colour to use in this kind of journal. But I'll just take that off for now. And I'll just keep this handy, as I say, for checking the sizes of ephemera pieces that I make as I go along. I don't know how far we'll get today. It's middle of the afternoon, 3:30, so the light will start to go before very long. But I thought, well, at least I can make a start, and then I can come back and finish another day. Where should we start? Shall we start? Perhaps I should have a look in the journal, see what I need. So on this very first page, I'm going to need a nice big journaling card to go in here. So I think that's what we'll do. I've got a few options here. I've got this one, and I've got, I think maybe this one here, this Tim Holtz piece. It's actually from Christmas ephemera. I'm just going to check it to see if I need to trim it at all. It keeps wanting to open at the next page. Doesn't always want to open at this page, but if I can put that in, Is that going to go in there? And I think I will need to trim this a bit. Unless I use this one. That one actually would fit quite nicely in there, wouldn't it? It's a bit tall. Not a lot, a little bit tall. Maybe I'll go with that and use I've got another big pocket somewhere. Here, maybe this will work in here. Just see. No, that won't work in there either. And this one I think would go quite well in there. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one for in here. I'm going to cut this one down to fit the first pocket. Let's see, let's get the trimmer out. Let's get rid of this top piece first of all. It's going to be more of a tag than a journal card, isn't it, by the time I've finished? I'm just wondering if I should use one I've already made. Look, I made this one. Would that go in there? Maybe I don't need to make anything more. So that would go in there nicely, wouldn't it? I think all we want to do with that, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave that. Got our little fairy in there. I am going to put a little tab on there because we have some tabs with the kit. See if I can find one that will go colour-wise. Let's have a look. This one might work. Not getting very far, are we? But never mind. We can do that. Find things that we've got to remember that we've got some already made anyway, so... No, not those. I'm just going to... straighten that. And... yeah, it just needs a little trim up. But I think I'll put that on the side. Right, so it's all linked around the edges. I think I'm just going to pop that on there like that. Okay. There we are. I think that just finishes that off and that'll go in there. So I'm not going to put it in there for now. We'll just remember that's where she's going. Okay. And we also need to put something in here. So we may come back and do that. I've got some little tags to go in. So none of this was, this needs a pocket here. So let's make a pocket. Let's actually do something. And I've got a couple of these. I think that one will do fine. Okay, so we'll do that. Got to glue that together. It's obviously a bit gluey inside, but it hasn't been glued down properly. I think this will also have to be sewn around afterwards, I think. I will try and sew around as many of these as I can, because I don't stick them in before I forget. Okay, right, we'll make a start. Is that out of the way? Like that. Okay, so we've got a variety of papers and things to use. Just looking at this piece of the Stamperia paper pad with the wharf on it. I like that. So I might actually cut that down there. Go on there, like that. Trim this piece off. Alright, and just need a little something behind it, don't we? I've got this piece. I wonder if I've got any scrap pieces of that. Yes, I have. This is actually some paper from the kit. That would work quite well. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I'll have to just tidy that up. That edge. It's going to work? Yes. Right, I will get my little ruler. Oop. And get hold of it. Okay. Do it that way, I think. Pop that there. Just going to ink. No, I'll ink around it after because this is going to be going, I think, over the top. So I'll ink this part. And I'll glue this piece on. These pieces fitted together rather handily. I hadn't planned any of this. I hadn't got any of these pieces planned, so that was just a bit of a lucky accident that these two pieces work so well on this pocket. Work so well together, should I say. And that piece just pops across there. That's really nice, I like that. I'm going to use the art glitter glue for this because it's card. I'll put it somewhere safe. Yep. There we go. All right. Okay, and then I'll just trim bits off around the edge, see where we've got excess. It's a bit wibbly wobbly along there. Also a bit below there. Let's have a look. Oh, these little tiny bits, they just stick to your fingers and they won't come off. Ugh, Come on, just get in the bowl. There we go. Right, now ink around the outside. We'll do our thumb notch, and then that one's ready to go. I don't know if I've got a little something to go down here maybe. I really like that. It's a nice little pocket. With the ghostly wolf stalking across it. Okay. Trying to eyeball the centre. I think that's about roughly where it needs to be. So I think what we need maybe a little something, a little bit of fabric or something down below. Put that down here. I really like a piece of this. Oops. It's possibly a bit big. A little bit big. And, oh, I wonder if we can put, let's see, I might see if I can put one of my wax seals on here. I've been making a whole load in different colours, but whether I've made one for the right colour for this journal, I'm not sure. But I think I made a few green ones. I can see it, just can't get hold of it. That goes really well with that, doesn't it? Like that. Yeah. I think that's the best one. I think that's not the right colour. The darker one. No. I think that one will be fine. Put it back on the shelf just to keep it out of the way. I know it's there. I'm trying to decide what glue to use. I think it might have to be some Fabri-Tac. And get it to work. I think it's coming out. And let's put some on this corner here. I think I'll warm up my hot glue gun for some of these bits, but I'm nervous about using that for the wax seals because it will melt them. Don't trust myself not to do that. I'm sorry about the cough. It's still lingering, which is annoying, but what can you do? Right, I think that just finishes that off. So we've got a nice little pocket. So pop that there. What else should we do? Right, let's have a go with this piece. Don't think that, I'm not sure that's entirely straight now. No, it's not. think I'll put it in the trimmer a bit skew-if. Paper on here. I've got some papers from Artie Mays. It was actually a collaboration between Artie Mays and Tracy Fox. I wonder if I put that on there. I'm going to try that, I think. Shall I cover the whole thing? I could cover the whole thing and then repunch. But if I decide I don't want it punched, I don't have to. Okay. Put that there like that. I think I'll just glue the whole thing on. That is still not right. I don't understand what's going on. That is just not straight. It's very annoying. I don't know if it's the trimmer. No, it can't be the trimmer. It's got to be me, hasn't it? I'm just not sure why it's got a bit of a kink in it. I'm just going to check the length. So that's just over 4 that end. It's about the same. I'm going to trim a bit the other side as well. And I'm going to trim a little bit off the bottom because I think it's too tall as well. Let's go with that. Let's see how that goes. And I'm going to glue it and stick it onto this piece of paper. Yeah, this kit by Artie Mays and Tracy Fox. I think it was probably about 3 years ago. They did a collaboration. It was called Nature's Remedies. And I thought, well, maybe some of the papers from this from that kit would work well in this journal. Not exactly foresty, but I wanted something to have a greenish look in the background. Naturey without it being too much. And then I should put I think this one cries out for a fairy on the top. Oop, stuck. Okay. Glue that on there like that. I won't do the backs on camera. I'll do those, the reverse side, the writing side. There's no point in me doing that on camera. I'll just do some fairly plain backing papers on there. Right, and then let's see if we can find a little fairy who can just nestle in front of the ivy. So I've got a few already cut out. Which I could use one of those, but I haven't got many. won't work, she's facing the wrong way. I've already used her, so I don't think I need her again. What about her? She settled in amongst the ivy. I don't know if that's going to work. Maybe she's too small on this one. Let's see if I can find something else. Yeah, these are all quite small. A lot of them are sitting down, which is kind of tricky, and facing the wrong way. It needs to be facing that way, left to right, and these are all right to left. Well, I could print them by swapping them over, I guess. That's a smaller version of the one I've cut out, but it's just too small. Maybe what I could do, maybe just put some, could do some of the mushrooms. No. Oh, she's rather nice. She might work in that spot. I think some of these I can just make into journal cards as they are. She's another one. Because she's the favourite at the moment. She might work quite well because she's... I'll try cutting those out. So I will just try and quickly cut those fairies out and we'll see how they look. Right, so I left quite a lot of the foliage around both of them because I thought it would, you know, they need to have their little background. I don't know if that's going to quite work there. I'm not sure about that one after all. But I quite like her there. She needs something else behind her though. I don't think she needs this as well. I think that might be too much. No. I have got a doily here. Maybe I could just do a bit of that. Yeah, at least she's got something to anchor her a bit. And she's a little low there. Just like that. I'll just ink her up a bit. I have cut roughly round, but I don't want to cut too close. She needs a bit of background. Is that working? Some more paper from the Art in Maze. Just trying to think if anything else would. Don't really need herbs and things. This is a forest journal, I have to remind myself. keep it on theme. Got a bit of this vellum here. I wonder if that would... Thinking that might look quite nice behind there. I'm not sure about the doily now. At least not the brown. Do I need something else? Let's have a look and see if I've got another colour. I did have some green ones. I don't know if I've still got... I don't even know if that will work anyway. Yep, still got a few green ones that have stuck together. Oh, never mind. Maybe a little bit of that. Take a bit of this off. And maybe one last finishing touch, if I can see it, would be a leaf, a real, some sort of leaf at the bottom. Well, these would go really well, but they're going to be a bit bulky, aren't they? Look at that, the colour's beautiful. Perfect. But it would be too bulky, wouldn't it? That's a shame. Oh, I wonder if I can put something on the front. You never know. Okay. These leaves. Too big. Be careful, because the last one I used fell apart, didn't it? Okay, I think we might do something like that. Okay. Her up a little bit more. Okay, so that's going to glue on there, I think. I think I'll need to trim the edge. That's okay. I think the coffee is more of a tickle now rather than a proper, well, sometimes it's a bit more chesty and sometimes it's just a bit of a tickle. At the moment I've got a tickle. Right. I like that because you can still see the leaves through the vellum. Right, I'm going to go there. I don't want her too low. want to put something underneath here. Bear with, I'm just going to go and have I just thought I'd try and pull out a collection of labels and things that might just work to kind of anchor her there. So we've got a Tracy label, I've got a Shabby Dabby Doodah label. Pick this up. I think this is from a Your Creative Studio box. I think it's too big. Got another little one here. Maybe we'll just layer these up a little bit. I want to ink this. It's a bit too pale. Now where's me double gone? Well, that's ridiculous. I can see the ink. Can't see me ink dauber. Right, I found it. Not on the floor, just hiding behind my phone. Right, let's just ink this up, see how these look. Just need something to rest our little feet on, really, don't we? So I'm going to pop that there. Then I'm just going to cut these corners off, I think. So, Tracy one. Pop that there, the link around. Pop that there, and we have got another one here which may or may not work. Maybe behind her there, I'm not sure. I think I'll put these two down though. There we go, and there. And this one is a label. Like that. Now, she goes on there. Do we want the doily behind her? I'm not at all sure about the doilies. Maybe down here a bit more. Don't know if that really adds anything. So we do want the leaf. Leaf is going to go something like that, and then we'll perhaps put her on top of the leaf. I think. Maybe that way. Not sure about the leaf now. I don't know if it works. Where's the other sort? That's going to be too big, isn't it? No, I don't think so. No. Right. And I'll just gently ink this around. I think I will put a little bit of this behind. Just along the edge there. Let's just do it. Is that working? Like that, I think. Ugh. Super glue now. And yeah, she's really sweet there, isn't she? I think she's fine like that, Okay. Alright. That looks fine like that. And I'm going to round the corners. If in the end it is a bit too long, I can trim it at the top. And I have still got to back it, of course. We'll just have a quick look. No, I haven't put the feather on. Oh, not the feather. The leaf. I'm not sure about the leaf. Maybe I should have tucked it. No, I don't think the leaf works now. Right, so I think we'll just see how it fits in our journal. If I can find it in all the pile of things. Okay. So we were thinking about here, weren't we? Yeah. Yes, because it kind of blends into the background. And again, we've got this idea, we've got the hidden fairy. You can just see her little wing poking out. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like I need to put something here. Even though the colour works, I know that it's got wet somehow and it's discoloured, which bothers me. I don't know whether I can just tone it down with a bit of ink. Adding a little bit of texture, it kind of disguises it a bit. I wonder if I can, and I think, is this, are we good for size? I think we are. I might put a bit of, yeah, I might put a fabric tab on the top. Yeah. Just cut that down. Yep, I'm going to put that there. Can't remember if I turned on that glue gun or not. I think I probably didn't, even though I intended to. I will just warm that up a little so I can glue that on. Oh, and what we haven't done, essential finishing touch, bit of ink. I don't know if I've got the right, yeah, I think I've got the right dobber here. So I'm using walnut stain on this journal. Just needed that darker colour. Okay, and then I will just glue that little piece on, and I will sew around this afterwards. In fact, maybe what I should do, yeah, just turning the glue gun off again. I think rather than using that I'm going to temporarily stick this on with the glue stick, just so it holds in place, and then when we sew around it'll hold it nicely. So that's what I'll do. So we haven't managed to do an awful lot today, I'm afraid. These things always take a lot longer than you think. I start with a pile and I end up making two. But I'm really happy with the two that we made. So I've got a nice pocket to go here. I think that works really well on that page. That can go in there. And we can probably use possibly a nice big tag in there, like that. We made as part of the weekly challenge. Yeah, lots more to make. So I've got one for this pocket. No, not this pocket. I've got one for this pocket here, and then we're going to use our other tag in the first pocket. So yeah, we've got loads more to make. So I'll jump between making ephemera and then carrying on working in the decorating the journal. So yeah, that was fun. I'm going to see if I can make a bit more progress in the next video where I'm making these things, because it really didn't get very far, did we? Never mind, we'll come back and make a bit more progress on decorating this at the back. I've got all these pages still to do. So lots of fun to be had still in this journal. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.